Welcome to mainland Scotland, where it has this turned a little bit cooler, a little bit of snow on the hills, and we are surrounded by trees. Woo! And we've come to Corryshalloch Gorge.
But before this, we stayed in a forest park last night, and as we went for a walk, we met a really lovely couple who moved up here 3 years ago, John and Jeanette, and they invited us back to their beautiful home overlooking the loch and the mountains, which is just like a Scottish hunting lodge. They've got it done out beautifully, and we had lots of tea and cake, which was lovely, in front of a lovely log fire. Yeah. So really good start to the mainland.
Yes, thanks for that. And yeah, we just met them in the forest, so yeah.
So kind, just literally said come back for a cuppa. And you know when you're travelling in the van, a lovely warm lounge with tea and cake, there's nothing better. Maybe whiskey, tea and cake.
So we're in Corryshalloch Gorge, as I said. This is where the suspension bridge is. Not much doing, in fact we haven't really seen too much daylight today. It's been all a bit dull and dank. But, oh look, I've lost her again. And she's back.
And to avoid looking like Harold and Hilda today, I'm wearing my poisonous mushroom jacket.
Fly allergic or allergic, whatever you call it.
So let's see if we can find one here and I can have another mini-me picture taken. Do you reckon that's 6 really thin people? What if you're like carrying a bit of extra weight? Does that mean it has to be 4 people?
What are you trying to say? Oh, she's bouncing. Oh. Oh, the sizzle of pancakes.
Yeah, it's not going well though. Doughy in the middle.
Aren't we all? Right, so today's plan is obviously we have tour day over us, so now we're going to start heading into the Torridon area, and obviously we've been there before and I'm sure there's a number of people watching this. Actually no, there's not a number of people watching this, so what am I saying? I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 people watching this who have been to Torridon, or at least seen pictures of it. It is a stunning area. We're probably going to spend maybe 5 or 6 days. A lot depends on when our pants run out, really. Because then that'll depict the time to go to the laundrette down at the Loch, which I think is the only place that we can probably get a washing done. As much as we could do a hand wash, drying them in these conditions, nah, they'd never dry. So yeah, hopefully 5, maybe 6 days exploring Torridon. Nicola's knee still isn't great, which may limit the amount of walking we can do, because of course around Torridon there are some stunning walks. Now we're not equipped or experienced for winter walking, so that may also nobble us a little bit, although the next 4 or 5 days looks like, sadly, the temperature's actually warming up, which logistically it makes it easier to travel around and get up high and stuff, but you're in Scotland, it is mid-November, you'd like to see a little bit of frost and a little bit of snow here and there. So what do you say, fast forward 2 weeks and probably snowed in somewhere? Yeah,
and I'll be cursing you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I obviously haven't had enough tea yet because pancake is... No, I can't even talk.
So I just thought I'd bring you down and show you Blackwater Falls. Rather nice. Stayed here a number of times. Which is within sort of good sort of striking distance of the Wester Ross tourist route, and that's that area. Torridon area is where we're going to be sort of hanging out for the next 5 or 6 days. Hopefully, as we said, Nicola's knee allows us to do a little bit of walking because the area is just beautiful. But for now, back to the van and we'll go for a little dander drive. Didn't make it too far along that road. Pretty nice, as you can see. Rather gorgeous. Yeah, so we didn't make it too far, and then all of a sudden it was like, stop, look at stuff. So we're over in Torridon now, and last time I was here, Nicola was down in Cambridge and I ended up working in the little community centre. It was great. In fact, the chap who was in there even brought me a cup of tea, and I noticed that there were showers there, so we thought we would go in and check them out.
And the showers are really, really nice, but not nice enough to pay $3.50 each for one.
Sorry guys, be careful. that you don't take the absolute mick when it comes to, you know, providing facilities. And I'm sure there's going to be someone watching this here from the area that says, well, it's your prerogative. And yes, it is our prerogative. But if you think about it, you know, we're staying in this area for the next couple of days. There isn't a campsite open. We are going to be sort of buying tea and cake as always and doing our shopping. But we'd probably want to have a couple of showers over the next 5 or 6 days. That's 14 quid.
Too much.
Yeah,
Too much.
a little bit
we
too
need
much.
that for cake.
Exactly.
And cheese scones, they'd better have the cheese scones here.
Yes, we're heading down to the Torridon stores, which I think we've mentioned once or twice in our vlog, that the cheese scones here were incredible. In fact, the lady dropped one on the floor and I was like, forget about it, I'm having it anyway. So yeah, and what a setting. It's
Beautiful.
just
Yeah.
beautiful. So, fingers crossed,
We'll show you it in a minute, by the way.
cheese scones. Cheese scone success. Oh yes. Loved how they cooked them as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Lashings of butter. So yeah, and the lady remembered us from last year as well. Well, actually, she doesn't remember us, remembers our cat. Going to wander up here and then decide what our kind of plan is. Check out the... See the way I just lose her all the time? Oh, we have a very excitable dog up here. Well, look who's up for sunrise.
And it's literally just 8 o'clock. I've got my hair washed, had breakfast. Oh, I haven't done my makeup. Sorry about that, folks.
Don't worry, digital processing. We didn't stay here, we've just driven down here with another warning light on the VW. We're hoping that it's not actually brake pads, we're hoping it's just...
I reckon it's because it's icy that they thought the brake pads were worn because the message went away, so fingers crossed.
Anyway, so yeah, we're this is Loch Marie, and I'm about to go out and do a little bit of photography in the woodland just in the back here. It's one of my little favourite bits, but we just thought we'd show you. Oh, it sounds like someone wanted to say something there.
No, I'm just thinking for the ladies out there. We stayed at the Bain Egg, is that how you say it? Visitor centre last night, which has the loos open all night. And perfect for washing your hair, good sinks, really hot water, and a hand dryer that is cold but it blow dries your hair.
And probably the owners of that facility are now going to complain that people are using it for washing their hair.
But you need these tips when you're a lady and you need to wash your hair.
Or man, we're not sexist.
Yeah, actually your hair's a bit dodgy at the moment.
Although, did manage to have a shave. I remembered that my razor thing, jobby, head razor thing, can plug into the inverter. And so I had a little impromptu shave there, so I'm going to shave the rest of this dome later. But no, it is a rather beautiful morning. I think it's just above freezing. And actually over the next 3 or 4 days, I think it's supposed to stay a little bit milder. So anyway, this is the Torridon area, which we love.
I think my lace is undone.
Right, we almost had it. Going to go off now and do a little bit of photography and a little bit of roaming. See you later. So, we are taking a little walk down Loch Clare. This is where Nicola had an epiphany last year. Hope she cleaned up after her. No, you went
Beautiful place to run,
Yeah.
absolutely stunning. Why do they make these so hard to open?
I'm glad that opened first time.
It's all a ploy so that he has to open the gates for me.
Someone didn't realise that this walk was quite a long walk. the reflections.
Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
Rather nice. We'll be right back at you. Right, as we were saying, yeah, someone didn't realise this was quite a long walk. Didn't like to say anything.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, as usual, we didn't bring food, drink, whatever. But yeah, so we've walked up from past Loch Clare, past Loch Cullen, and then there's a little loop. Coming up this side, it's a bit icy, a bit muddy, but we've now got kind of a foresty track pretty much the whole way. But I mean, it's just beautiful, just surrounded by the hills. Some of them snow-capped. A couple of wild horses kicking around. A couple of horses kicking around. Something tells me that...
I'm getting tired.
There you go. Well, good evening, guys. So we are still in Torridon. Slight update on the van. So yeah, VW want to see it in. They don't think there is actually a problem with the brake pads, but this time of year and all the miles we're looking to do, obviously good to get it done. The downside is, however, Nicola's having a pee in the background. The downside is they can't see us until Tuesday week. It's now Monday of this week. And they can't see us till next Tuesday, and that's in Inverness.
Can't see what I'm doing.
And basically that means that we're kind of have to change our plans. We were really hoping to get across to Isla before the end of the trip for the landscapes. For the landscapes, obviously, not for the whiskey. But we're not going to be able to do that now. So. Changing our plans slightly. As I say, we're still in the Torridon area.
It's changing our pants.
It's not changing our pants day just yet. We're still, I think there's 4 days left before we have to do
I kind of need help here.
I'll get back to you. Not quite sure exactly where we're going to be next. Might head over to Skye for a bit. Bimble about this area for a bit more. But yeah. Bit of a bugger that we have got to go back to Inverness again. Anyway, that's the update. We're doing a salmon, cheesy, mashy, broccoli.
Could be disaster at the moment.
We started the video with disaster pancakes. We'll finish the video with
disaster dinner.
Disaster dinner.
It's because I make things up kind of as I go along, and sometimes I forgot what I've made up.
Anyway. The broccoli's good.
Stop eating the food before it's ready.
No, never. Right, guys, we'll catch up again next week.
Actually, it's looking okay.
There we go. See you later. Bye-bye.